In the old days, there used to be an adage that is known as that the woman's place is in the kitchen.
Men are taught to apologize for their weakness. Women are taught to apologize for their strength.
First and the foremost thing is right to my dignity.
Freedom from discrimination, abuse, and prejudice.
I wish that all women had the right to education and the right to vote.
All women should have the right to marry the man they like.
A woman should have the right to work, the right to be free, the right to be able to speak, to be part of decision making in home and society as a whole.
Something that I'm entitled to by law, that I know that when I say, when it's my time, it's my time.
The most urgent wish I have for women is that men change the way they see women, and that they accept the fact that women are emotionally and intellectually the same.
Not just equal in the law, but really equal, so that when you walk down the streets, you kind of have the right not to be harassed.
They need peace. After peace, they need to be educated. After education, they need to have seats in the parliament and also the cabinet.
The biggest thing that women are fighting for is just voice. And you can translate that to political voice, but it goes a lot farther than that. The biggest thing that women want is to be acknowledged as individuals.
Women's rights really mean human rights to me. I don't think half of the world's population should be denied things that are automatically granted to men.
I feel very frustrated, irritated that many people still regard women as inferior creatures.
What women's rights means to me is a way of transforming the world in the 21st century. Because it's not right that half the population of the world are not treated equally to the other half. And yet, if women were able to realize their rights, we would see a huge change in the world. Because all the research shows that by trusting in women, allowing them their voices, we see that they invest in their children, in their communities, and in the wider world. So this is not about women versus men. This is about men and women in the 21st century finally coming together to make the world a better place.
અમારા ઉપર એમ કે આ કોઈ પણ હિંસા કરે એ હિંસા ન થવી જોઈએ. બધાને સ્ત્રી એક સમાન રાખવા જોઈએ. લેડીઝ વહુ હોય તો શું ને દીકરી હોય તો શું.
I really want us to tackle the issue of violence against girls.
The ability for women to make decisions. For example, being able to flee a violent relationship.
Women need to start to understand a little bit about their body politics. Our bodies are the first to be violated, whether it's in times of conflict, whether it's in times of a power struggle within the bedroom.
Most men, they don't allow their wives to go out. Maybe some of them think that when they move out, they will meet other men.
Currently, when a woman is a single woman and has children, this woman is perceived to be an evil woman, a woman who is not supposed to belong in the society.
I am a product or a child of the 60s and 70s, and as a result, what most people would consider my age to be women's rights are control over one's body and equal pay for equal work.
The ability to have finances, to be able to feed your children without having to beg somebody.
Men tend to elbow themselves up the ladder more quickly, and they also often have fewer family responsibilities, so that makes it easier for them.
It's almost harder in some ways when we have so many rights to acknowledge the subtle discrimination that still exists and the ways that women are still oppressed in a society that appears on the surface to be so equal.
Laws actually do exist on the books to protect the rights of women and to give them greater opportunities, but people aren't aware of their rights, or in many countries, these rights are actually not being implemented.
કે આનો ક્યાં તકલીફ હોય કોઈને બિચારાને તો આપણે એને મદદ માટે કે બોલીએ કે તમે એને કંઈક બિચારા મદદ આપો કે
J'aimerais que les droits des femmes soient existés en Afrique. Et je sais que ça n'existe pas.
These are our entitlements. We need to fight for them. We need to claim them.
We don't need to sit and wait for them to be given to us.
To me, the most important right I wish to have in my country is for a woman to become a president.